suggests that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
All right, so
Start us off.
what's been the best thing about Spider-Man and what's been the worst thing about being Spider-Man?
I think one of the best things about Spider-Man was me and you guys.
Aww.
You know? And I can't really think of the worst thing. I think the worst thing about playing Spider-Man is the lack of toilet breaks I get. Because the suit is so tight.
Right.
And we all know how long it takes me to take it on and off.
Right.
That I don't get to go to the toilet all that often. So that's probably the worst thing. But the best thing is me and you guys. And we're here in London, and London's not ready. We're going out for dinner tonight, and London better buckle up. Buttercup. I'm next. Both the Spider-Man movies and Euphoria are in high school settings. What advice do you think Rue and MJ would give each other?
I don't know if Rue should be given any advice right now. I think maybe she should just chill, you know?
I think she could use some advice.
Maybe ask her in a few years, you
Right,
know?
nice.
She'll have great advice then. But I would say, I don't know if they would give each other advice so much. It's just, I think they'd actually really get along.
I think they would really
And I think
get
they would
along.
be good for each other.
I think MJ would be excellent for Rue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'd be great friends.
Okay, Ned has done such a great job keeping Peter's secret. And you have done a great job keeping Spider-Man No Way Home a secret. So, are you naturally talented at secret keeping?
You know, honestly, I think that I don't want to lose my job. So I think if anything, I'm good at like not wanting to ruin my career. But
Fair enough.
but
Who's
no,
the
yeah.
best at keeping secrets on set? This is a multi
Oh,
question.
I think everyone's pretty good. And I think it's mostly because no one really knows what happens. So
If you don't know, you can't.
Yeah, you
tell.
can't say anything. So everything's pretty secretive.
And who's the worst?
Is that even a question?
Yeah.
Is it me?
You've been doing so well though.
Yeah,
I've
this
tried my
whole time
best.
for this one has been really good.
I've really tried my best on this.
For
one.
sure.
Close calls here and there, but
Yeah,
overall,
but really good.
That's why they've paired me
Well
with
done.
you two.
we don't trust him alone.
Yeah, it's tough.
Oh no, it's your turn. It's
All
your
right.
turn.
If you could meet another version of yourself that exists in the multiverse, who would that be and what would you hope they would be like?
If I could meet myself, I would like to meet the version of myself that has just won the Ballon d'Or
Thomas
and
Tolland.
is the greatest football player to have ever lived. That is the version of myself I would like to meet. And I would then like to kill him and take
become
all of
him.
his power.
And become
And
him.
absorb him.
And absorb him.
Yeah, that's it. That's who I would like to meet. Who would you like to meet?
Oh well, it's just a question for you.
No, it's just Tom and
Tom
Zendaya.
and
Really?
Zendaya. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought
Who would you like to meet? What version of yourself?
I don't know. I would like to meet a version of myself that maybe became a teacher like my parents.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be nice.
I think it'd be really funny to meet the version of Zendaya that like drinks and smokes and is like a complete write-off.
Yeah, right.
A party animal?
A party animal.
I don't know.
Zendaya.
Maybe they're out there.
Definitely out there.
Yeah.
Funny. I'd be so worried. Like, what have you done to Zendaya?
This isn't you.
Okay, which other MCU hero or villain could really use Ned Leeds as a best friend?
I think that everyone kind of needs a Ned Leeds, and not to just want to be in everyone's movies, but I think that I think that everyone sort of needs a
guy in
best
the
friend,
chair.
a guy in the chair for sure. I can't really say one specifically because I feel like they're all pretty much not damaged, but like they're all pretty much like in hard places.
What like non-MCU movie do you think Ned Leeds would fit in the best? I'd love to see Ned Leeds in like a Saw movie.
Saw. Yeah, that'd be really funny. Yeah, anything crazy horror or crazy dramatic. Saw. Yeah, that'd be really funny. Yeah, anything crazy horror or crazy
He'd be
dramatic.
so funny in a horror movie.
But yeah, so any of the heroes who would love to have him around for sure.
Nice.
Name your top 3 Spider-Man villains you've had to square off against, and who do you want to see him take on next?
Oh.
That's tricky. I think the Vulture's got to be in there because he's my first.
Yeah, that one's cool.
I think Jake's got to be in there because he's my love.
He's Jake.
And I think Willem the fight scenes that we have with Willem in this film are so
Terrifying.
crazy and
For
so
sure.
scary that it really was awesome to like explore different kind of Spider-Man action.
Who do you want to see him take on next? Next.
Do you know what? I actually think the Morbius film looks really cool. And it's quite scary, that film.
Yeah, it does look scary.
I think Morbius could be quite a cool thing to
Yeah,
do.
to mix that up.
Spider-Man versus a vampire. Yeah, like that.
All right.
Like that.
What was the most heartwarming scene in all of the franchise for you?
The most heartwarming scene.
I know. We all know.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure.
Are you really thinking about this?
well, no, I'm
kinda
trying to think.
hurtful.
I'm trying to
I
think
know,
of a scene that
dude.
I can talk about. You know, I can't. There's a scene in this film that is amazing between the three of us, which we can't talk about because it's a spoiler. But I think you in Avengers Endgame, when we see
Oh,
you
yeah,
in the
that's
hallway,
true.
That is really sweet.
it's a
yeah.
really
That's
special
true.
moment.
For
It like
sure.
really grounds that film. I think it's a moment where people really. Sometimes with these big action films, you forget that they're supposed to exist in a realistic universe.
And they're
So
just
seeing you
kids.
at school and that it's affected kids really makes that film feel very grounded.
I would agree. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn. What was the funniest Spider-Man scene to shoot?
I can't say.
Yeah, that is true. You
The
can't-
funniest day.
You can't say that was
I
crazy.
can't say. And it
so
was some of
funny.
my best work personally. off camera, unfortunately. I was on a roll. I was making everybody laugh that day.
For
Remember
sure.
the poor sound man that
Yeah.
kept coming in?
I will
And
say
I really,
that
and I added
Yeah.
that into my
You added
numbers.
that into
Yeah.
a joke. Yeah, well done.
Great.
Zendaya's low key funny as hell.
Yeah,
So that's-
yeah. People didn't see it coming.
Hilarious.
What can I say? All right. Is it my turn?
It is
Yeah.
your turn.
Okay. What is one of your most favorite Spider-Man scenes in any other film or TV show?
In any of the previous films.
Yeah.
Put my ring on.
My favorite Spider-Man moment. I feel bad like choosing one of my own.
Yeah, they said other.
Oh, they said other.
Yeah.
Said other. So not yours.
So it can't be yours. I like how your brain was just like, well, mine.
Yeah,
obviously.
Well, there's moments that mean a lot to me. I really like Toby's fight scene with Doc Ock on the side of the building. I think that's really cool. There's a great moment where Doc Ock throws the hands of the clock down and he like webs it and then like flings it back at him. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
What memory will you take away from the three of us working together? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, there's a lot.
All of it.
Yeah,
like,
for
I don't know
sure.
what I'm trying to
There's
think.
so much.
I will say though, like, now this movie has some great memories, but I will say the first movie
Yeah.
sticks with me the most.
Right.
Remember we went on a picnic?
Yeah, we all went on a picnic.
We had like a whole adventure, like a whole like class adventure.
Yeah,
together.
or remember the decathlon thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How funny.
Like,
I also
it
like
was
how like we
so-
used to say to each other like, "Come over on the weekend and we can all play in my pool."
And we did.
Yeah, we literally did all the
play in
time.
the pool.
We did
Oh,
movie
man.
nights.
all the time.
Movie nights was a big one.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun.
For
The
sure.
cinema club was a big one. I think the party that
Cinema
we
club.
had at my house on the last day of shooting was a big one.
Yeah.
I have a
this
great
movie.
video of me and you dancing.
I
know
have
you
a
have the
great
video
Yes.
of me and you
Yes.
dancing a sexual. Yeah, it's great.
Classic.
Yeah,
Classic.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
in love.
Oh. Yeah.
That's the last one I've got. What do you have?
I have a couple more.
Whoa.
I have two more for Jacob.
Oh.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
What was the best action-packed scene in our Spider-Man trilogy?
Oh, I can't speak on that, can I?
Yeah, it's tough.
Previous movies, maybe?
Previous
Yeah,
movies.
previous movies. I think in the second one we all sort of like had to run away from explosions and stuff, and
Yeah.
and like
I
when
still
you
have a dent in my
yeah
shin.
from
Yeah, you
running
do.
away from like
Venice.
yes.
From the Venice
Oh
set.
my! When you got your legs
sliding.
stuck in there, oh my goodness!
You really
Yeah.
do, actually.
Yeah,
That's-
it's still there.
Get that checked out.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah.
broken.
So yeah, I guess anything from the second movie, and again, the third one's filled with so many things that we can't even speak on that it'll probably trump all those other things. But for
Yes.
sure, like all those other
I also think like one of my favorite scenes is like they were
we
talking.
can't even speak on that it'll probably trump all those other things. But for
Yes.
sure, like all those other
I also think like one of my favorite scenes is like they were talking about the other day, but the you guys in the car finding out that the vulture thing
Oh yeah, that is
Oh
great.
yeah.
I love that scene.
Yeah.
I know that no action is happening, but it's like so
It's
tense.
like
It's intense.
potential action.
It's great.
Yeah, it's intense for sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, and when Laura's like, "Oh, look at this picture," you're like, "Yeah, it's so cute."
Stress.
It cracks me up every time.
Stress. So, how was it like to work with Benedict Cumberbatch?
It was pretty amazing. You know, I've worked with Ben quite a few times.
Right.
On the Avengers movies. I also did a film with him called
Other
Current
movies,
War.
Yeah, Colonel War, yeah.
And he's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Strange is a great character. Benedict is a great guy. He stole my beanbag though.
This movie that you're working on also deals with electricity.
All the correlations.
Yeah.
Bitter subject. But yeah, Benedict stole my beanbag. Him and I are actually supposed to go surfing a few weeks ago. Yeah, but I was not able to go.
I have a great picture of him skateboarding around the lot.
Yes, you do, yeah.
Which is cool because it's like Doctor Strange skateboarding. I just thought it
Skateboarding
was
is
pretty tight.
classic.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
If Ned got a spin-off, what do you think it would look like? Pitch us your show.
Oh, yeah.
Please spin off.
So, a Ned Leeds spinoff would probably be one where he works with
The Avengers.
Shield?
Shield? Yes,
Shield.
yes.
It's now
It
called
would-
like-
Sword.
So, right, sword.
Like an official guy in the chair.
So he would be
That'd be
that,
sick.
and I feel like he'd probably work with every superhero, not
Yeah,
not just
amazing.
Spider-Man.
You
And
would leave me?
I mean, I would give you all my time and also other people my time.
Nice.
And I
You
feel
wouldn't
like,
give me all of your time if
Yeah.
you're giving other people time.
and I think that would be a great series on Disney Plus.
That would be good.
So
I think
So
I
Disney
think
Plus.
a
Like, what-
TV show with you and Fury would
Yeah.
be really funny.
I think that'd be hilarious. Is like his new little
Shadowing him.
protege,
Yeah.
shadowing him. That'd be
Yeah,
hilarious.
like Mr. Fury have a notepad. Like, why did you make that decision?
yeah, because the other one is a spoiler.
Yeah. Oh, huh. Interesting.
His other possible plot.
Ooh. Things to come.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's it. The Teachers of Midtown, though, for real.
Teachers of Midtown
We need
would
to
be
have that
so
be a
good.
show.
They're all
I
hilarious.
want to see Martin and JB
Martin,
and Hannibal
JB, and
everybody.
Hannibal.
They're lit.
What a great show that would be.
Just like the mundane activities of like
Yeah.
being a teacher at Midtown. And then like in the news something happens with superheroes.
Yeah, it was
React to
amazing.
it.
Thanks, Van Dango.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fandango.